About not just the 7.5 times more traffic, but the motivation behind those search terms. Now you say, what do you mean motivation? Well, I think the best way to think about this is looking at all these keywords. Are you talking about browsers doing these searches, shoppers doing these searches, or buyers doing these searches? A browser is somebody who's just out there generally looking around for something. They're probably not that serious into the buying process, maybe just looking for some information, maybe just want to know what's a price in general for this thing, but they're not really focused on finding something, or maybe they're just trying to find a solution to a problem that they have. Next step down, shoppers. People that are out there and they know they need to get something. It might not be something that they buy, but they know that they want to get something and they have a generally good idea of what that is. And finally, buyers. These are extremely specific searchers. And in this case, none of our keywords are buyer keywords. Buyer keywords would be ScreenFlow software. That's somebody who knows exactly what they're looking for, and most likely that person wants to buy right there. Those are very valuable people to have, but the search volume for those is going to be a lot lower. So let's look at our list again and kind of put all these keywords into the context of browsers, shoppers, and buyers. Record screen, again, the highest volume keyword we can. Well, when I put record screen into Google, I'm probably just browsing around for a solution because I want to record my screen, but I'm not being very specific that I want to purchase something or that there's really a type of solution for me that I'm looking for. Same thing for the next one down, screen recording. 40,500 searches is great, but I just want to be able to do some screen recording. Again, I don't really know what I'm looking for. Now the next keyword is a keyword I think we should really look at, and that's screen recording software. So screen recording software is somebody who knows that they're looking for software, and maybe they don't want to buy it, maybe they do, but they do know that they need software to record the screen. Next one down, how to record screen, that's just asking, how do I do something? Screencasting, again, fairly broad word, probably a browser there. How to record a screen, that's a browser, and record computer screen, another thing that a browser would type. So of this whole list, excuse me, it comes down to this, screen recording software. There's about 12,000 people a month searching for this, and these are people who are shoppers. They're looking to purchase something specific. They know they need something specific, and now they're trying to find out what exactly it is that they need to purchase or that they want to download. So that's kind of the process I would go through, selecting keywords for ScreenFlow. I think the thing to ask yourself are these questions. When you're going through the process for your own website, or when you're going through the process for a client's website, you need to ask yourself these questions as you're going through the keyword process. Number one, to start it all off, what would you search for to find a product or service like the one that you sell? Would you be out there searching for something very specific? Would you be searching for something a little bit broader? Try to ask yourself, what would I search for? What would be the ideal search even for a product or service that I sell? Next question, once you kind of have that list written down, are your keywords meaningful to your customers? And this is a very important one for people in technical businesses. I think the managed service provider businesses are a really nice example because a lot of managed service provider documentation, they use the word MSP or managed service provider all over it and on their websites. The thing is a lot of people don't know that they need an MSP. They don't know they need a managed service provider. They know they need IT support, or they need someone to help them with their backup data recovery, computer backups. Those are the kind of things that people are searching for. So really do that check by talking to people who don't know your industry and figure out if these keywords really make sense when somebody is going to go to Google. Ask your mom, ask a friend, ask somebody who's completely divorced from your industry, who's not going to really know totally what you do, but when you explain it to them, hopefully they'll be able to come back and say, oh, this is how I would look for that. Next thing to ask yourself, are your questions focused enough? Again, we don't want to be looking to put ads out on things like the word Apple. This is so important if you're going to be advertising on AdWords or AdCenter or Yahoo Search Marketing. These are all areas where you're going to be placing ads and spending money for those clicks. If you get very broad people coming in, those are going to be those browsers at best, if not just unfocused traffic, not the people you want. So make sure that your keywords are focused enough, that they're tight enough, that they're really coming down to people who are going to be shoppers or buyers for your products. And then finally, is there any volume for these keywords? And again, this is all these steps are either happening in your head or can happen within the Kutenda tool. But go to the Kutenda keyword tool, type in the keywords that you're thinking of, and check those volumes. If nobody's searching for the keyword that you go and optimize your site for and spend a bunch of time, well, not a lot of time, but spend time putting ads up for, what you're going to end up doing is wasting a bunch of time. Because if nobody's there and wants what you're selling, or the keywords that you're searching for are never used, there's going to be no outcome or result for that. So make sure that you're using keywords that are searched for, but are focused and working well enough for you. So that overall is my process that I use to pick keywords for a website. Hope that was helpful to you, and I hope you have a better understanding of what keywords are and how you should go about picking yours. I implore you to go out, try this out for yourself, take one of your clients or take your own website and just go through the keyword process, try to figure out for certain web pages, certain products, what the best keywords would be. I'm James Omdahl from Kutenda, helping you take action and succeed online. Thanks a lot for listening, and have a great day.